This is Jay with Digital Hype TV. Today we're reviewing the 100 watt LED by RPS Studio. This light from RPS is rated at 5200 Kelvin color temperature and 15,000 lumens of brightness. On the back you have this main dial that lets you adjust the power level on the light. It goes from 1 to 5. You also have the wire running out through the back. It's not detachable, it's right into the light. And you also have this nice handle, lets you carry the light around. It feels real good in the hands. The light has a Bowen S Mount, which allows you to add different lighting accessories to it. This reflector dish actually comes with the light. Just snap it in there. It's a little bit loose though, which is not the worst thing. But the amazing thing about this Bowen S Mount is that there are now a lot of different lighting accessories that you can attach to this and modify the light in a bunch of different ways that you can't with a lot of standard LED panels. RPS Studio also includes this little shower cap type of thing that lets you, I guess, diffuse the light. Or I guess you could wear it when you have to work in the kitchen at your local Mexican restaurant or Asian restaurant, either one. I guess any restaurant really, unless it's McDonald's, then you get like a cool hat. The light turns on via this switcher that's connected to the cable, just on and off. It takes less than a second for it to kick in. You can adjust the light levels with the panel on the back. Switch that off. One thing to note about this light that a lot of LED lights of this kind tend to have is an internal fan. It keeps everything cool so the light can stay on constantly, which is really important if you're shooting for long amounts of time and you need to have something with like a low heat and a low power draw like LEDs are great for. The holes around the whole body of this light fixture really help to keep the heat dispersed. We've kept this light on for about 2 hours straight on the maximum setting, and it was never too hot to touch. That was in a room temperature environment. Anything a bit hotter, the enclosure might get a little bit too hot to handle, but otherwise it's actually a lot safer to handle than some other large LEDs like this. The fan is a bit noticeable. Right now it's less than a foot away from the lavalier. You probably pick up a little bit of sound from it, but once you have it on a stand and it's further away, once you have an external microphone that's pointed away from the light, it becomes far less noticeable, especially in environments where there's a lot of sound that's going on that cancels out that low hum. Now, the light attaches to standard light stands with this tiny pin at the top, baby pin. Just slide it on and then you screw it on right there. The attachment has that allows you to change the pitch of the light. So this light is designed for studio, which means that it's designed for an environment where you can kind of adjust the lights as you go along. But I personally would have liked a remote control option. The panel on the back is completely mechanical, so there's no room to even make a remote control yourself or buy one online. And that's kind of a shame. The color balance is rated at 5200 Kelvin online. We've done color balance with the A6000 and the A7S, and both cameras have actually rated at 5400 Kelvin. And it's slightly green, so you can either, if you have a camera like the A7S or the A6000, you can just adjust the green and the magenta. If not, you can get a little minus green gel and slap it right inside the light, and then it should be perfect. It should be a perfectly fine 5400 Kelvin light. Going back to the fan real quick, one thing to note is that it's constantly on at all power levels. And it seems to ramp up and get a bit louder once you take it to the maximum level. Now to adjust the light, we're actually going to take this reflector dish off and attach a softbox to it. There's more to it actually. So right here, we have a kind of a wrinkled softbox, but this attachment is great because we had a really hard light coming from the light with the reflector dish and this tiny diffusion. Now we have a nice soft light that's actually, you know, better on the face, and it's you know, not as harsh. And you can even modify it further with this honeycomb. Basically attach it to this Velcro at the top, and then it makes it even softer. It does take away some intensity from the light, as you can see. If we just peel this off real quick, it gets way brighter without it, but also it gets much harsher. So that's the great thing about the mount on this light, is that it allows you to play with your light much more than any other regular LED panel. There are actually a few different models of this light from RPS Studio. There's a larger one and there's a smaller one that actually takes batteries. For whatever reason, this light is rated the best and we actually enjoy it. So this is the light to spend your dollars on. So that was the CooLED 100 by RPS Studio. It's a really cool, it's a cool LED. It doesn't heat up, and you know, the construction's great. The lack of a remote and kind of the loose attachment, the mount attachment are a bit concerning, but otherwise the quality of the light is great. It's very bright. It's you know, it's daylight balanced. The mount, while plastic, is really great to use. It feels really sturdy despite not being metal like the rest of the light. And you know, I think we'll be continuing to use this light in our studio for a long time. You can find the light on Amazon and B&H's website. And you know, if you're ever doing any studio work, whether photography or video, I think light just like this would be great. And yeah, just buy my book. It's really inspiring. It tells the tale of how I was raised by a duck. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You know, we really like the ad revenue. It helped us buy this nice white sheet. Next week, can you see the ceiling?
I can see everything.